What is up, you guys? It's your girl AP here, Super CBTV. I have some creepy and bizarre TikToks that are gonna change your entire world. Let's jump in.
These two guys lost their little sister, and 4 months later, he found her in terrible conditions.
गन लाएंगे आग से रहा है आग भी रखेंगे गन भी रखेंगे दोस्तों आप क्या वाले गन लेकर आऊंगा अगली बार मामा गन लाएंगे गन चलाएंगे इस पर हाँ मामा भाई इसको आग से बात है गन चलाएंगे कुछ हो नहीं रहा लग रहा है मेरे को अपने कार भी बड़ी है गन चाहिए अभी नहीं बात नहीं कार तो बहुत दूर खड़ी रहेगा अगली बार गन चलाएंगे आग भी रखेंगे इंसान होगा तू बोल जाएगा नहीं बोले भाई मर जाएगा और तो क्या होगा कोई अमन हाँ हाँ ये क्या है मामा आग बुझ जाएगी अपनी दोस्तों आगे बढ़ रहा है मामा आगे बढ़ रहा है आग मामा चलो आगे बढ़ रहा है जैसे आग कम हो रही है आगे बढ़ रहा है चलो मामा चलो हाँ पीछे दो कदम पीछे मामा आपकी नहीं लग जाओ आप पीछे आ जाओ मामा आग बुझ जाएगी अपनी
Gonna leave the sister? Or was that a skinwalker?
Mames. Mira. No mames. Es una muerta, güey. No mames.
Chinga tu madre.
¿Viste?
Perdón por la presión, pero vean esto.
No mames. No mames. No mames.
Hijo de su madre.
Mira, güey. Ve, güey. Le estoy sacando una fotografía, güey. Ve. Vean. Se ve horrible, güey. Ve, güey. No mames. Está arriba de la troca, güey.
Se le abre el hocico de boca, así como de oreja a oreja.
Oh, güey. No tiene ni el rostro definido, mira.
It's too late at night for me to be watching this.
All right, man, this is getting creepy and weird, man. Like, for real, for real. Now, have you ever had a thought about something? You didn't tell nobody. You didn't talk about it out loud. But then you get on your phone and that exact same thing that you was thinking about is on your phone? Man, watch this right here.
Your brain, but of course it goes further. So in this one, they said, can they understand the inner monologue, the things you're saying to yourself in your own mind? Mind you, by the way, when you dream, like your visual cortex runs in reverse, so your dreams are no longer safe. But we'll try this. So they had people watch a video and just narrate what was going on in the video in their mind. So the woman, she's hit in the back, she falls over. This is what the computer reconstructed the person thinking. See a girl, looks just like me, get hit in the back, and then she's knocked off. So our thoughts, are starting to be decoded. Yeah, just think about what this means for authoritarian states, for instance.
So basically, these group of scientists got together and add human subjects and put them into an MRI machine and map their brain, right? And they asked them certain questions, and they told them to watch certain things and to visualize what it is that they're watching, right? Or talk to themselves. While AI, at the same time, who's never seen what they're seeing, mapped out their brain to what it is that they see. What? Bro, this goes deeper than what we think it is, man. So the thoughts that we're thinking might not even be our own thoughts. Of course, we already know that certain beings in other realms, they, suggest things to us. But this is on a whole nother level. So it's not just our phones listening to us and, the cameras are watching us. There's also something else. Watch this.
Torques of this. How about, can we go from Wi-Fi radio signals, sort of like the Wi-Fi routers in your house, they're bouncing off radio signals that work sort of like sonar. Can you go from that to where human beings are, to images? So what they did is they had, a camera looking at a space with people in it. That's sort of like coming in from one eye. The other eye is the radio signals, so sonar from the Wi-Fi router. And they just learned to predict, this is where the human beings are. Then they took away the camera. So all the AI had was the language of radio signals bouncing around a room. And this is what they're able to reconstruct. Real-time 3D pose estimation, right? So suddenly AI has turned every Wi-Fi router into a camera that can work in the dark, specially tuned for tracking living beings.
Man, hell no.
Now people wearing tinfoil hats aren't so wacky after all. from the comments on this video, I gather that this is a New Zealand Tainiwa. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm putting the spelling for this mythical creature over to the side of us. Forgive my ignorance. It is a local mythical creature to the New Zealand area.
This is why you always lock your doors. On August 25th of 2023, a family submitted a horrifying video captured by their home surveillance cameras, where a disturbed man is seen searching their property around 2 a.m. The man first tries breaking into a neighboring car, but after no success, he moves towards the family's house and starts looking through the windows. Unable to break in, he manages to open the front neighbor's car, but doesn't seem to find what he's looking for, so he goes back home.
An hour or so later, the man comes back, armed with a machete, aggressively seeking an unsuspecting victim. At this point, the family is aware of his presence as they try their best to stay hidden, waiting for law enforcement to arrive. 20 minutes later, the police arrive at the scene, only to find the machete he left behind. Whoever this man was remains a mystery, as the family now lives in fear of another late-night visit.
He changed clothes and came back with no top on.
Wow, everything was down, not just the phone line. Everything. Look, all of it was down. People are saying this is an EMP attack, but they targeted everything? Because I'm sure you've noticed your phone being down. Well, it wasn't just our phone, it was everything. All of it was down. Unless this was aliens, then what was it? Was it that solar storm that was coming?
Last week, I didn't even know my phone was down until I opened TikTok.
Elon Musk posted this yesterday over on X. This is a test. And funny enough, last night, millions of people around the world, cell phones went off with a SOS message, letting them know that they were not going to be able to make phone calls or call 911. I just uploaded a video not too long ago explaining what they're saying is the reason why we had this outage. Make sure you check that out. In this video, I want to show y'all the gematria calculator when you put in "this is a test." When you press calculate, get ready, end of the world, XRP Phoenix, new currency, start now, flux capacitor. That is a pretty good gematria right there. Now, let's remain calm, take everything with a grain of salt, but I do believe that 2024 all will be revealed. But as we leave our old world behind, we're going to be entering into a new world because it is coming. This is why it's so important to know what you hold. Let's go!
I think they're going to blame the 3 days of darkness on hackers. If you guys remember last week's episode, we had a TikTok of an alien abduction and there was a bunch of police presence. This is an update on that alien abduction.
Part infinity.
Yo, this is crazy, yo. It's the middle of the night and we literally all saw an explosion. And then everyone in the neighborhood saw the same fucking UFO, bro. And now the fire department's here trying to figure out what the hell's going on, but nobody believes us. Like, we kept telling them, like, there's a fucking UFO that, like, came down. I heard a scream. I ran outside. I saw the explosion. My neighbor saw it. And apparently it was pulling somebody out of this house over here. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, I'll let y'all know like what happens, but this is crazy. Like, we literally saw a UFO, all of us. If you didn't believe in aliens before, I don't know what to fucking tell you, man.
Okay, listen. At first I was like, no video footage, nothing. But then he went live and showed this, and I've been kind of in my thoughts about it.
He's right there. I mean, you can fool on see him. Rage, you can say for fuck's sake all you want. He's right there. Everyone in the chat can see him at this point. We broke down this video a million times. Like, I guarantee you. Look, I'll point it out again for you. For the people who just got here, or the people who unfortunately still can't see him somehow, I think this is probably the clearest frame.
Listen, I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. And why it's translucent and you can barely see it, I don't know. But this is the best footage I've seen. I'm not gonna say it's an alien, but if it is an alien, this is the best footage I've seen. This is the best thing I've seen. I mean, I need some more evidence. I need more proof, I guess, because I don't know what to believe anymore, yo. But this is odd. And I try not to believe everything I see on the internet. But if the person sounds believable, sounds compelling enough, I'm like, it'll make me think. And it's making me think. I'm not going to hold you. What do y'all think? I don't know.
And it's making me think too, you guys. What do you think? Is that a real little alien man?
Su erupción esta tarde.
Mexico's most active volcano just popped its top yesterday, y'all. Check this out. This is in Mexico City. Now, what's crazy is this happened on the night of a fight. Now, this is an active volcano, but this is literally the situation of it happening, right? With everything that's taking place on the earth right now, you really don't know what this means, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You really got to heed warning. Look at that, y'all. That huge plume. Crazy. It looks like an atom bomb going off. Look at the sky. Y'all see that? The purple, the yellow, the orange, and then goes down all the way to red. Even the plume of smoke looks so red. That red iron oxide dust. Have y'all noticed over the horizon there's been this smog, kind of haze, fog, misty type of thing over the horizon? Now, I am visiting California, and it's literally everywhere. But even in Florida, I've been in Florida my whole life, and I've never seen that over the horizon before. But now, literally, almost every single day, I've been catching over the horizon, and it's something different from what they are putting out there, in the skies from the planes. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I see over there in Mexico over the volcano.
So many volcanoes are erupting, and I'm afraid that Yellowstone's only a matter of time.
This is another terrifying night lady sighting. If you see a woman standing on a roof at night, run. The Night Lady has its origins in Mexico and has been linked to a number of real kidnappings. She's been known to hide on roofs at night and then climb in through windows and watch you sleep or steal your baby. And this video is just so eerie.
The Night Lady was looking very ready.
This creepy video comes from TikTok user Mandy ASMR22. I'll tag her below. And you may have seen that previous clip because she posted it in 2022 from her Ring camera. But just recently, she posted another video from the woods in her backyard that left me really unsettled. And she posted it for her followers, hoping they could tell her what it is to ease her mind. Here's part of that video, but definitely go check out her page and follow her for updates. And let me know what you think.
Was that Negan whistling?
In 2013, a video was uploaded to YouTube of a trucker talking to a man about a massive underground secret city that was being built in the United States. They had to take this tunnel 100 miles in to reach this place, and apparently there were more of these tunnels. Check this out.
Goes all the way to Washington, D.C., huh? Goes all the way to Washington, D.C. Yeah, you security? Yeah. How far have you taken this down to, how far have you actually ran a load?
Out of here.
100 miles? Up to Maine? No shit. How many miles do you think that is? Man, that's unbelievable. Not to mention, I heard there's one that goes all the way to Colorado, right? Unbelievable. What do you think you're hauling? Any idea? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Craft makes all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
You don't really know.
Yeah. I know there's been a lot of military stuff being hauled around lately, that's for sure, huh?
Yeah, we deliver to military.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. 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 Well, I appreciate I heard there's water supply, food supply, everything's in there. Yeah, unbelievable.
You don't get no cell phone for service.
No. Peace, brother. I mean, basically, you got an underground roadway system here that runs all the way to Maine, to Washington, D.C., to Colorado. It's fully stocked. It runs completely underground. And this is stocked with food, water, everything they need. It's an underground city. So this is the north entrance, and we're gonna go see if we can do some more digging.
There was some truckers in the comments saying this is a craft facility, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
Let me go in there. Huh? Let me make sure nobody in here. Hello? See? There go man. There goes. There's a man. See what I'm saying? There's a man. You know this is the women's bathroom, right? Sorry. That's the women's bathroom.
A lot of people gonna watch this video and give dude the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, he's just some random dude using the women's restroom. So why didn't he use the men's restroom? We don't hear a bunch of people outside. It doesn't seem like it's a big event going on, so we can assume that the men's restroom wasn't packed. Okay, so maybe the women's restroom was closer, or maybe the men's restroom was out of order. Okay, let's roll with that. But judging by the dad's voice, he was saying it like, yo, why you in here and not over there?
A man in the women's bathroom. That's why you gotta go in here with your kids. Let me make sure nobody else ain't in here. Let me make sure.
That's still not enough to say this dude was up to no good. The giveaway is the water. 15 seconds had passed from when they opened that door to when that weirdo went to go and dry his hands. So if he was actually washing his hands, we would have heard some water. And I might be wrong, but it's better to be safe than sorry. And I can only assume that that motherfucker was posted up in there, waiting for a female to come up in there, and he got caught. So yes, fathers, if you with your daughters and your sons, always check the bathrooms. And ladies, even if you with your man or your homies or your friends, make sure they check the bathrooms for you. Because that was a big ass dude. He could have took down a grown ass woman. When the dad is asking, do you want me to go up in there? And she's like, no. She don't know the danger she's in. That's why you can't listen to the kids. Be a fucking parent.
That's why you gotta go in there with your kids. Make sure ain't no man in the damn bathroom.
Your park or your playground could be in the safest neighborhood, but that don't change the mindset of pervs and weirdos. And the last thing you want to be is another story on TikTok. Shit, man, I'd have put that motherfucker on his back. Got me upset, man. Y'all be safe out there.
That was the face of somebody who just got caught.
This man was chased in the woods by elves and got it all on camera.
Where did the elves get the polos from?
News you're not going to see on TV today, but it's going to be simplified in 60 seconds. Due to a recent study, eating instant noodles 2 to 3 times a week has been linked to an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Due to some other studies, climate change is throwing the entire water cycle into chaos across the US. They're saying that as the planet continues to warm, the cycle is expected to be increasingly stretched, warped, and broken. Obviously, everybody knows what a water cycle is. It's condensation, precipitation, evaporation. If you haven't heard the news yet, Delta is adding another eclipse flight as companies look to capitalize on the solar event. Basically, there's a solar eclipse that's happening in a couple of weeks across the US, and Delta is going to let people fly to view it in the air. Private lunar lander sends back first pics from its moon landing, if you didn't hear about that. This is the picture. Do you believe the moon landing is real? This woman was just charged $1,010 for a single Subway sandwich and has yet to be given a solution. Basically, after she left the Subway, she looked at the receipt and noticed that it was $1,000. She didn't notice that in there. Subway has not given this woman her money back. They didn't do anything at the store whenever she went back, and there's no phone number for her to call, so Subway fixed this. This Dutch supermarket just introduced a slow checkout for lonely elderly people who want someone to talk to.
If instant noodles takes me out, then so be it.
If you hear someone knocking but nobody's there, whatever you do, don't open the door. Here's why. A man named Fran has been documenting a series of strange events in his new home, where he explains that ever since him and his family moved there, they've been visited by something ringing their front doorbell late at night. But every time they checked, only seconds after opening the door, no one would be there. Now, after a few days of hearing even more inexplicable sounds around his house, Fran decides to do some home improvements and finds this box containing a few odd-looking pictures. Thinking this might be the source of what's going on, he burns the pictures. A few days later, Fran hears something mimicking his son's voice. Refusing to sleep there, he goes over to a friend's house, and as he's explaining his current situation, this happens. What looks like a burnt face can be seen outside his car window, watching him. Fran has tried seeking help from a local priest, only to be told there's nothing he can do.
Did he leave the kid at the house? I didn't see the kid in the car with him.
Police were called to a Willy Wonka themed event after angry parents arrived to find a warehouse sparsely decorated with props and a single bouncy castle. Willy's Chocolate Experience, organised by House of Illuminati, an immersive events company, was billed as an enchanting day out where dreams come to life. Tickets were advertised at £36 per person. But attendees say the Box Hub warehouse in Glasgow was an abandoned, empty warehouse, with some children reduced to tears by the quality of the event. Organisers cancelled the experience midway through the event on Saturday following objections from parents. Police Scotland confirmed they attended the venue following such complaints. A live actor who was hired for the event claimed they were given AI-generated scripts to learn, which made no sense. House of Illuminati said they fully apologise and would be giving full refunds to each and every person that purchased tickets.
Here within these walls, the unknown.
It's like my sleep paralysis demon. And with that, we are out, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Super CB TV. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay spooky.